Supreme Rising family, how are you guys doing today? I am doing wonderful. I am out getting me some sun for the second time today and just kind of chilling, relaxing for a moment, taking a break, and just enjoying some time out in nature. I am trying to sort through some things. I've been working on some things inside my home today, and I decided to take a break from it and come outside and um, and chat at you for a moment. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. Not gonna be long, as I always say, but I want to talk about our brother Kanye West, and he's the big topic today. I mean, everywhere you go, you're hearing something about this brother today. And I just want to chime in for a moment and kind of give you my take on the Kanye West saga. I guess I can call it that. you know, um, I want part of it is, it's some sad things taking place, but also there is some amazing things that are taking place in this situation as well. And I just want to let you guys know where I am as far as how we, as his brothers and sisters, how I believe that we should be responding to the situation that he is engaging right now. And the first thing I want to say is the brother is telling the truth about a whole lot of things. He's talking about things that a lot of people are afraid to even think about, less known talk about. He's brave enough to tell us the truth about things that this system is doing to harm us all, and not just neuromelanated people, but all people. He's it would be a blessing if we all would get behind him and support him in being brave enough to tell the truth about what this system is doing to us all, because it's actually the truth. The thing about it that works against this situation is so many of us are being controlled in our minds by this same system, and so we can't understand how how we benefit from him speaking out, and how getting behind him would actually bless us. We can't understand it because of the control that's being done on the people. So it interferes with the people being able to really get it, to really understand that this young man is really speaking up in a sense to help free us, free our minds at the very least. And so many of our people don't understand that because we are so controlled, and we're so mind boggled by this same system that we don't necessarily get it. And so with this control being at the forefront, it keeps us from seeing it, totally understanding and really seeing, even with our third eye, which first eye, I call it. Some call it the third eye. If we could, decalcify that and really see with that eye, we could then see that this is a blessing for this young man to step up and speak in this way. And of course, he says some things sometimes that, if we're still thinking in the third dimension, with a third dimension mentality, we'll jump on the bandwagon when he says stuff that, our third dimensional mind might deem as something crazy or nonsense. But if we really understood what is actually taking place with this young brother and learning how to be on code, especially with us, the neuromelanated, we would be on code with this brother, and we would support him. We would stand by him, and we would protect him. When we speak of him, it would be in a protective manner, because what he's saying is actually, for the most part, he's saying the things that nobody else want to say. Most people won't say, but we need things that needs to be said and things that are liberating for us. And if we could just come out of the low dimensional mindset and realize, that we should be supporting this brother, praying for him first of all, because what he's saying and what he's doing is, could be putting him in big risk. But at the same time, if people would stand up, because remember, this is our world. The 1% or the evils that we know are working against us is very few. And if we would come together in the same mind and wake up and really see it the way it really is, we would not allow this brother to be out there alone. We would not. We would surround him and support him and comfort him and be with him, and we would not be putting our mouth on him. And we should not be doing that, especially if you look like me. We should not be putting our mouth on this brother. We've got to learn how to be on code. We've got to learn how to wake up and see the truth and stand with the truth, because the truth is still king. It still matters when we are telling the truth. And so I just want to come on and just kind of, say a little bit about it. And I say, wherever someone is being honest, wherever someone is speaking truth, that's where you're going to find me, because I am a truth seeker at heart, and I don't care if it's good information or if it's bad information. The truth is just the truth. And I support it, even if it's against people, that I love, or people that, the truth is just the truth, and it still matters. And so Kanye is speaking the truth. He's speaking in liberation. And like I say, we will benefit, and even more if we get behind him and support him and rally with him. And if we could just understand that and walk in that, we would be so much in a better place. And so that's my take on it, and the fact that, the Bible says, he who is without sin cast the first stone. None of us have a right to talk against this brother. Even if we don't understand what all that I just explained, we don't have a right to stand up and talk against this brother. Because who are we? Who are we to ridicule him with all the things that we've done that are not perfect, that are not right, all of the imperfections that are instilled in us? Who are we to stand up and ridicule this brother? Come on, think about it. Does it make any sense? How much righteousness are we displaying to stand up and cast a stone at this brother when we're imperfect beings ourselves? It doesn't make any sense at all. So if we really look at it in a rational manner, we will have to admit that, first of all, we don't have a right to cast a stone on him because of our own imperfections, number one. And number two, if you research what he's saying, you're going to find it's the truth. And the truth is everywhere now. The truth is coming out every day, every moment. And so you can verify it yourself. You don't have to just wonder if he's speaking real, if it's real information, if it's, documented, and because it is. And more people are finding out that it is. And if you really want to know, you can come up out of your confused mind or your controlled mind and then seek the real truth, and you'll see that he's telling us the truth. He's actually schooling us with facts. But now, if you're going to allow this same system to keep you controlled and keep you asleep and keep you where you cannot see that it is the truth, then that's on you. And that's not a good thing. That says a lot about you, that you are allowing someone or something to put you in a box, whereas you're not, walking in reality. Because the brother he's telling us straight facts. The thing about it is, it's just not common for people to step up and speak out like this. So many of these celebrities especially are happy that Kanye is speaking out, because a lot of them are afraid to do it. Now, they may not publicly acknowledge that they're happy he's doing it, but trust me, many of them, just like they told uh, Roseanne Barr years ago, and when she got up and spoke, she was on a show one time, and she said, "You'll be amazed at how many people I run into in Hollywood that walk up to me and thank me for telling the truth about this system." So the truth is going to stand no matter what, and it is going to always be king. It doesn't matter whether you want to believe it or not believe it. It's still going to be the truth if it is actually the truth. So it doesn't matter what you think. If it is facts, it don't matter if you don't believe that it's facts. If it's still facts, it's still going to be facts. And it actually behooves you to do your own research so that you can you can know for yourself that the truth is whatever is being displayed is facts, and it's facts. And you don't have to now. It's just that we're in the age of Aquarius. There's no reason why we have to sit and wonder about these things. The information is at our fingertips, and it's all in the movies. They have to tell us the truth now. The Galactic Federation, requires they have to tell us. And it's foolish of us to cover our eyes and our ears, and then we covering our eyes and our ears, those that do that, and then turn around and ridicule people for what is actually real. That doesn't make any sense at all. So that's, everywhere I look, that, I'm hearing and seeing videos and conversations about Kanye West. And a lot of people will speak what they don't know. A lot of people, we got to be really, really, really careful, guys, when we come on and we talk about stuff that we don't know, that we can't, actually prove, or there's not proof, and we just, as for myself, before I come on and give you guys any information, you better believe I've already researched it, or I'm only going to talk about it as far as I can. If I'm not sure about something, I'm going to tell you I'm not sure. And if I'm just not, I'm just not going to represent, I'm definitely not going to represent a lie. And if I'm not sure, I'm going to let you know, I'm not sure. This is what they tell me, and this is where, I get it from, or, but just to come on and just represent a lie, I'm not going to do that. But what I do know without a doubt is that Kanye is telling us a lot of truth. He is exposing a lot of the evil that this system is doing, and it is public information now. You can research it and find it. It won't take you but a minute or two. So he's telling us stuff that is actually facts. And the fact that he's brave enough to do it, which is not quite popular, we should be rallying behind him, especially in this age of Aquarius, where we have help here to help us, come out from under this evil. This is no better time than now to get behind this brother and support him. And all of the, like I said earlier, all of the stuff that we may deem as crazy, we all have been tampered with. We all fall short of the glory, okay? None of us are perfect. Not one of us can stand up and throw a rock at this brother. Because there's always something in our life, even if it's in our past, and not recent, somewhere along the line, we've missed the boat. So, and I say that about us all, including myself. So I'm not going to stand here and bash this brother. I will never, ever do that, because I don't have a right to. And I don't believe any of us have a right to. We need to, if we can't say something positive and supportive, then I would say we need to zip our lips. And my mother used to say when I was a very young girl, if you can't say something good, don't say anything at all. And in a sense, it's kind of like the same thing. So, but wherever the truth is, the facts that can be found. And at some point in time, somewhere, they can be revealed. And a lot of what he's saying, you can look that up yourself. And we don't have to sit around and bash that brother, because we don't know that it's the truth and we don't want to research it for ourselves. If we get off our butts and look it up, we can see exactly what he's saying. It's not far. That information is so ready available today. So I just wanted to come on and just take a few minutes and talk about that. I tell you, my heart is real heavy for this brother. I know he's been through a lot. I begin to see and hear about things about him when he first lost his mother. And there's rumors, and I call them rumors, of what happened, that they're saying that what actually happened to his mom. And if it's tied to what they're saying it is, I can see how that can be part of what may be at the root of him coming forward and being honest about a lot of this evil that this system is doing, has been doing for centuries, and is still trying to do and doing it. So I support the brother. I pray for him. He's in my heart. I meditate and call his name. Anything that I can do I don't know him personally, but I know he is my brother. That I do know. He's all of our brother. And so if we don't care about anything else, we should recognize that. And if there's nothing else that motivates us to move in the way that is decent, then that should be the motivator, if nothing else. He is our brother, and evidently he has some feelings for us, because he's actually speaking up on our behalf. If you have nothing else to make you feel anything good about it, let that be it. He is actually speaking up on our behalf, and actually for all of us, not just the neuromelanated, because everybody is affected by what this system is doing and has been doing. So, guys, that is my take on Kanye West in that situation. And I just pray that the universe and our ancestors, protect him, watch over him, and protect him. That is my prayer. That is what I meditate on. That is what my heart's, is where my heart is set on, the hope and prayers that he is protected. He's our family. He is family. And so I thank you, though, for coming on and taking the time to listen. I want to ask you to like the video, because when you like it, others can see it. And I want to ask you to share it as well, because when you share it, more people can see it. And I really do thank you for that. I'm going to sign out. Going to say assalamu alaikum to you. Namaste. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Get some sun, guys. Don't forget to get some sun. Every chance you get some natural vitamin D. It is so good for you. The sun does much more for us than they ever told us. But get you some sun. Keep your head up. I'm going to ask you to stay in peace. Hug somebody. It's always somebody that needs a hug. And I want to lastly remind you that I love you guys very much. You are my family. Peace be unto you. Until next time, I'm going to say bye-bye.